Hello Darts Nuts, I'm going to do a review of the Unicorn Contender Ronny Huybrechts darts. These are a 95% tungsten dart, 23 grams. As you can see, it comes in the usual Unicorn style plastic packaging, and you've got signature standard shape Huybrechts, Ronny Huybrechts flights, and you've also got a compact case, hard plastic case, and you've got 8 flight protectors, and the darts are fitted with the gripper shafts, and these look like gripper 3 shafts actually, and it's got spring clips attached, and on the little piece of paper inside you've got your guarantee weight. It says 23.1 grams. Now, these darts retail for around £30. So that's what you get in the box. Let's have a close look at the darts. Okay, here's a quick close look, then I'll put the detailed look up with all the measurements in. The darts are fitted with a silver point, and as you can see, it's a classic straight barrel dart. There's not quite a lot going on in terms of the grip design. You've got the two sections here of very thin ring grip, and it's got a soft rounded bull nose to the barrel. It feels a really nice solid dart actually, and I'm not quite sure how Ronny Huybrechts grips it, but I presume that some of his fingers or whatever grip onto these sections, but with me being a front gripper, I'm probably going to be gripping it around there. Now, it does seem like a strange thing to say, I've probably said it before, that even though the dart is smooth there, it's only a problem I think if you've got very dry skin. For me, it feels okay. It just feels quite grippy actually on that smooth section, and the grip section where the slim rings are, I'd say it's probably a medium level. Quite a nice looking dart really. It's got Ronny's nickname etched in the middle, the Rebel, and then it's got the Unicorn name and Ronny's signature on the rear of the barrel. Then you've got your gripper, I think these are gripper 3 shafts with a spring clip, and then your signature Ronny Huybrechts flights. So I'll just let you have a look at the dart, then I'll put the detailed picture up. Right then, here's the detailed picture. Here's the detailed look at the Ronny Huybrechts 23 gram darts. It's got a 28mm point. There's a smooth nose to the barrel, and the front section is 7.4mm. Then there's a very thin cut ring grip of about 6.4mm. Another smooth section of 15.4mm, and then another ring grip section of 6.4, and then the rest of the barrel is smooth, which is 11.8mm. The overall length is 48mm, and the width is 6.38mm. Alright, I'll just give the barrels a measure. The barrel length is 48mm, so just the right length for me. It might be widest on this smooth section, but it's probably even width all the way through. That's 6.37, and like I say, it's probably about the same, 6.37 at the front, 3.6, and on the rear 6.36, 6.37, and it tapers very lightly at the very end of the barrel, 6.16. Alright, I'll compare the weight of the barrels. That says 23.19 grams. That is 23.15. And that is 23.17. Looks like there's a little bit of oil on the inside of the barrel, so that could be affecting the weight. It'll be off the machining. And the weight of the full setup is 24.84. Right, I'm just going to try finding the balance point. With nothing attached, the balance is probably just a little bit front weighted, not by much, and with the supplied setup should move closer to the middle. Just about there. So with the setup it's pretty much bang in the middle. Right then, that's the detailed look at the darts. It's a nice classic straight barrel dart. You got your two datum points for your grip, but even if you like to grip in the middle, for some people the smooth section is probably going to feel just as grippy, but we'll give them a throw and see how they go. I'm just holding the darts right on that ring grip section at the front. It's a little bit grippier than I first thought. The only thing I would have liked if maybe it was a little bit wider, then I would probably feel it a bit more, but it's not too bad actually. The good thing with these darts as well is they're around the same length as what I tend to prefer, 48mm. I don't know what it is, I seem to do better with darts around that length, and for the first few throws they seem to be flying quite well. I don't know what it is about these darts, but they have, like I said before, it feels like a very solid dart, and even though it's only 23 grams, it kind of gives you the impression that it's heavier than it is. It just has a very dense feel to it. Probably the 95% tungsten is giving it that feel, I don't know. I'm just going to have a throw from the centre, and then I'll have a throw from the rear just to see how it feels. It's quite nicely balanced from the middle. It's not my natural grip like, but I'll give it a go from that rear grip. And it's a little bit too weird for me throwing it from the rear. Can't really control the dart properly, but I think with all straight barrel darts they probably suit any grip, whether it's middle, front or rear. So I'm just going to go back to my front grip. It's a nice flying dart this. I don't know if it's just because it's about the right width for me, but it seems very stable through the air. No wobble at all really. Oh well, there you go. It's the Unicorn Ronny Huybrechts 95% tungsten dart. It's a nice solid dart. I think this is a dart that'll suit a lot of people, just simply because it's a straight barrel, basic style of grip, but them sections there are probably a little bit grippier than I first thought, maybe a high medium of grip, but I think I would prefer that to be a little bit wider, but obviously the dart is designed for Ronny Huybrechts, so that's the way it's going to be. But it's a very nice solid quality dart. So there you go, that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.